Hey, what's going on, guys? Kaoiji here. So this week we finally have one of the final updates before we reach parity with the Japanese version of PSO2. Now, a lot of the information when it comes to drops and other items related to the new Extreme Quest and Persona Ultra Hard, I already covered in a previous video. So if you're looking for that information in detail, then I'm going to be leaving a link down in the description below with that information, as well as that link is going to give you the exact timestamp that you'll be needing to be able to find it without having to get all the Ultra PSO2 day stuff. Luster is going to be released, as well as the level 100 cap, and then also the final chapter to the story quest in episode 6. There's also going to be the introduction of the new AC scratch, which is Blazing Luster, which basically gives us the fashion that would have been otherwise tied to Luster, with the exception of the Gunblade weapon camos, because those were given to us for free. Before we cover what else is coming out this week during the new update, let's talk about what is actually new first. So first things first is we have the new items that are in the Rising Weapons Badge 5 exchange shop. Now, these are SSAs or SGAs, as a lot of people in Global like to call them for some reason, but there are quite a few really good ones here, and some of them I think are like must-haves in my opinion, especially if you're going to be augmenting a weapon with the intent of then transferring that over into New Genesis. Now, the augments are, the first augment that's being added to the shop is S1 Loosen Charge Resolve 2, which increases damage dealt by 5% when PP is above 40%. The second being S2 Sky Earth Lucency 2, which is PP consumption decreases by 15% when in mid-air. Upon landing, natural PP recovery increases 25%, and PP recovery when attacking increases by 35%. Now, a really cool thing about this augment is that you actually can just jump up into the air, and so long as you land, you then get all of the benefits of this augment as well. There is no cooldown on this from my understanding, so if you wanted to create a PP battery, or at least a strong PP battery that had this on it, then you definitely can, but my personal opinion is I would probably skip it and not buy it. Now, the next one is S2 Photon Descent 3, which is PP consumption is reduced by 15%. Personally, I would skip on this. There are other augments that could be better used in the S2 slot. Now you have one that was incredibly sought after, which is Add S4 Escalating Pursuit. When you hit a PA or technique, the damage done within a 4-second window determines the amount of follow-up damage added to the next PA or technique. Now, keep in mind that the maximum amount of damage that you can deal within that 4-second window at the end of it all is 250 damage, or 250,000 damage, excuse me. The next one is S4 Lustrous Amplify, which increases PP recovery amount by 60% when attacking enemies inflicted by the status ailment, Gelin, or Blight rounds. Classes that could definitely take the most advantage of this are definitely Hunter, Phantom, as well as Luster, if you are in fact using the Fomel style when it comes to Luster. And let's not forget Ranger too, with the next one being S5 Augment Bloom, which doubles the changing of augment status. Now, this is a little bit confusing for a lot of people in Global. Basically, anything that is a flat stat, so 40 attack, then becomes 80 attack. It does not double percent augments. So no, your phrase decay doesn't become 10% instead of 5%. You also have S5 Steadfast Expanse, which adds AoE attacks and grants stun on occasion to normal attacks, and then increases potency by 2%, and this can only be used on assault rifles. Now, personally, I really wouldn't use this either. There are other things that could be used in the S5 slot, especially if you're a Phantom or a Ranger, who are really the only two classes that are going to be able to take advantage of this. It does have its uses, of course, but still not enough to warrant putting it in a slot. And then you also have S7 Dharma Boon, which recovers 5% of HP and 10 PP upon successful technique charge parry. Personally, I don't have enough experience with this one. It doesn't seem all that great, but I could be wrong. If you are someone who is familiar with this from playing the Japanese version of the game, please do me a favor and comment down below. This way I can pin it and we can have that information. And then we have our new mission pass, which is going to be starting after the maintenance. Personally, this one's really good for those of you guys who are looking for some fashion, as well as for Darkstone Deimoses, and then Lumen Crystal Granias. The big things to take away from this, besides all the immense amount of fashion are here, are going to be those things, which at tier 5 and tier 15, you'll get Darkstone Deimoses, and then at tier 30, you'll get a Lumen Crystal Grania. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the Darkstone Deimoses come from, this does come from True Profound Darkness, or the final Urgent Quest, so it does seem like we're going to be getting that incredibly soon. So luckily enough, you're going to be saving these and you're going to be using them towards your crass weapons. And then for those of you guys who like emotes, at tier 9, you get Photo Op, which is actually an incredibly adorable emote. So yeah, you're going to like it. And then finally, we have new campaigns beginning after the maintenance as well, which is one of them is the login campaign, which logging in every day from the maintenance, which is February 3rd, all the way to the next maintenance, which is February 16th, you'll be able to get Tokyo bonus key golds as well as 20 SG every single day. And then logging in for 3 separate days, you also then get a Tokyo bonus key rainbow. Now, there's also another campaign that's going on right now where if you need to re-up your premium, this is the perfect time to do so. Buying premium for 30 days, you get a rare item drop rate for 250%. Try boost for 150%, and then you also get 2 augment transfer passes. And then buying the 90-day premium set, you also then get all of that pretty much doubled or tripled, and then you also get the emote sit 7. Then you also have a client order campaign, which by completing EO's client orders for the week, which are party maneuvers 1 and 2, you'll not only get a Tokyo bonus key gold, and then you'll also get an accessory that's meant for your ankles, which is a tag along Niao. Because I promise you, everyone wants Niao to follow you, said no one ever. Then, because that is the final chapter of the story, and this is something that you definitely don't want to miss, there's even more incentive for you to do so. Not just a Tokyo bonus rainbow key, but then you also have the dark rappy hero scarf. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I've never seen this hero scarf before, so this is definitely something you don't want to miss because I don't know when it'll ever come back. If it'll ever come back, especially with New Genesis on the horizon. And then for those of you guys who actually have a group chat, there's also another one which gives you another accessory by giving you a little Arkuma. This one's actually kind of cute, so I don't mind because Arkumas are something I kind of want to stay. Like, they're a really good looking mascot. Just saying, just putting that out there. Yeah, where's my Arkuma mascot costume? Wasn't there a costume in the Japanese version of the game? I'm pretty sure there was. What? Do we have that? Did I miss that somewhere? Now, I haven't covered this in a little while, but we do have new PSO2 Comi Codes, which I'm also going to be adding in the description down below. All of them that we have at the time of making this video. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that the limited time crossover event is going to be ending by the next maintenance. So at February 17th at 1 a.m., the PSO2 Comi crossover will end. And if you don't get the partner cards, you'll be missing out on the chance of getting extra PSO2 Comi memories. Man, I think I covered everything in record time this time. So anyway, just to recap, I'm going to be linking the PSO2 Comi memory codes down below. And just to recap, I'm going to be linking the video that I spoke about, the drops that come from Persona Ultra Hard, as well as the new Extreme Quest down below, as well as the timestamp. And then I'm also going to be dropping the Comi memories that we have thus far down in the description below as well. But with that, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for your time and also your support. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out.